good morning, everyone, and welcome to this lovely Saturday just before Christmas. And to all of y'all out there, wishing y'all in advance a very Merry Christmas and a super Happy New Year. Well, we'll be wishing you all the way at the end as well. My name is Pratik, and welcome to our Christmas event. We have a host of exciting activities planned from you, from storytelling to puppet making to clay modeling, and yes, even carol singing. Right? So, we have a lot of fun stuff planned for you. And let's get into it as fast as possible and let's start our event. So, today we have a very special partner who has joined us for our Christmas event, right? And our partner for our Christmas event is Uniform Junction. So I'm going to wish all of you all a very warm welcome from Uniform Junction and a little bit of history on Uniform Junction. So backed by the iconic Arvind Mafalal Group with over 100 years of legacy, Uniform Junction is here to bring forth a learning environment that is self-paced, affordable, and easily accessible. Be it personalized virtual education or school supplies, Uniform Junction has it all. So do visit UJ Learn, that is ujlearn.in, to learn more about our upcoming events and courses. And they have a lot of free stuff lined up for you as well to enjoy. Right? So there's a lot of stuff which is happening at Uniform Junction, and I would implore you all to actually go and check out UJ Live, right? ujlive.com. Sorry, .in, my bad. Right? ujlive.in. All right. So let us start. I am sorry about that. That is ujlearn.in. Yeah, it's there at the banner down, as you can see over here, ujlearn.in. So you can check out a lot of the courses that are happening at Uniform Junction. You can check out free courses, and there's a lot to learn and there is a lot to do on the Uniform Junction platform, right? So ujlearn.in. Yeah. I'll be playing if you'll need reference on the website, I will be putting it onto a ticker, right? So you can check it out as we go along as well. All right, so let us begin with our first activity. Now, our first activity is a storytelling as well as a puppet making, and that comes to you from Uniform Junction's very own facilitator, Bharti Mohan. Now, Bharti Mohan is an award-winning puppetry enthusiast and a storyteller. She has been associated with numerous NGOs and government organizations for decades now. She captures her audience attention and takes them into world fairy tales and adventure through creative puppet making, puppet presentation, and storytelling. And we are absolutely delighted and honored to have her here with us, right, for this event. So I'm going to, without further ado, I'm going to call Miss Bharti on to the screen. Right, Bharti ma'am, are you there? There we go. Hi. Oh, you also have Santa with you. You're dressed as Santa and you have a Santa puppet. That's amazing, Bharti ma'am. Right? Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the Christmas event, right? With Uniform Junction, right? So tell us, Santa, what do you have for us? What have you gotten for us?
Today, Santa is in town, and guess what has he got for you?
What?
You know, Santa never empty-handed. Here he has the magic pitara.
Magic pitara, right?
Yes.
But how do you open the magic pitara?
Wow, now that's secret. Santa's secret. And the password to magic pitara are the magic words. You'll have to
Magic
take
words? Magic words. Oh, 1 second. I know a few magic words. Abracadabra? Okay, fair enough. I will.
Maybe.
What I'm going to do is kuli kuli chim chim. Jim
No.
jim.
No. You're close.
Okay.
You know what? You must have heard of the story of Ali Baba and 40 Thieves.
Yes.
Think about
Think
it.
about it.
There was a,
There
the
was a
password.
password. There was a password. Khul Sim Sim.
Got that right!
Amazing! Yay! I'm super excited to hear the story and see what we're going to do with puppet making today. So, Bharti ma'am, all over to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, everybody. Namaste to dear children. Namaste to dear friends. It's a happy, happy morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Yes, Santa is in town and Christmas is just around the corner. So Santa is here with us. And guess what has he got us? Like Pratik told you, he's got us this time a wonderful magic pitara. And there's a secret password to it. Pratik gets it right. So you all are going to now say those secret words with me, those magic words with me. Remember the password. It's Khul Ja Sim Sim. Will you remember that? Okay, now tell me. It's time to tell what does the sun shine like? Chum 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 chum. तो सूरज कैसे चमकता है? Chum 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 chum. And have you seen the sky by the night? There are stars out there. Twinkle, 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 little star. Isn't it? तो चलिए मेरे साथ शुरू करते हैं. हमें इस मैजिक पिटारा को भी तो खोलना है. ठीक है? तो चलो. चम चम करता सूरज, टिम टिम करता तारा, देखो सैंटा लेके आया जादू का पिटारा. तो क्या बोलेंगे पासवर्ड? खुल जा सिम सिम. बोलो बोलो. खुल जा सिम सिम बोलो प्यारी जोर से जैसे नारा. ऐसे मंत्र फूके जिससे खुल जाए पिटारा. जी हाँ, जादू का पिटारा. खुल जा सिम सिम. अरे 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 अरे. Now this was the right password. अरे बाबा बा, अरे बाबा बा, अरे बाबा बा, अरे बाबा बा. What's there? I thought there would be a gift. But this says gratitude. Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Wow. I need to find out what this magic word is all about. Look, somebody's here. Oh my God. Look at this cute little elf. Wow. So I think today's story is going to be something about this magic word and the elf. So, where do we find the elves? We find them in enchanted lands, the land of fairies, isn't it? So come on, it's time for us to go to the land of fairies. Or should we get her over here? I think it's a better idea. Ah, look up, look up. There, somebody's coming from there. Wow, somebody from the sky above. कौन हूँ मैं, क्या नाम है मेरा, मैं कहाँ से आई हूँ, मैं परियों की शहजादी में आसमान से आई हूँ. Here, the fairy godmother is right here. You know, what's the name of this fairy? Can you take a guess? Or should I tell you? Okay, let's name her. She's the fairy queen. So we'll call her maybe Rani. Okay? So come on. Let me tell you the beautiful story of Rani, the fairy godmother. Okay. So fairy godmother Rani had two wonderful children. Beautiful, tiny little elves called Minnie and Noni. Look at them. So cute they look, don't they? So, fairy godmother Rani, just like any other mother, wanted these two elves to grow up to be wonderful, kind-hearted fairies, just like her. So, every day she would read bedtime stories for them and tell them all the nice things. So, one day she told them the story of this magic word called Ubuntu. You know what was the story like? She told them. So, once upon a time, there was this man who went to live in a village of Africa with some tribals. So that African tribe, all the men, women, children, they all did everything together. They ate together, they played together, they did all the work together. So one day this man felt maybe they don't have any competition spirit or maybe they don't have any motivation. So let me do something for them. You know what they did? What he did? He bought a big basket of fruits and he went and kept it under the tree. And he told them, come on, children. Anyone who goes there first will get this entire basket of fruits. And he sat and watched them. The children of that tribe held their hands together and ran towards the tree and reached together, encircled the tree and said, Ubuntu. Now this man got surprised and amazed. He was mesmerized. He tried to find out the meaning of Ubuntu. So he tried to speak to those tribals and then found out Ubuntu means I am because we are. So when fairy godmother told the story to the tiny elves, they were very, very happy. And they felt they should also go and explore the world and find out what Ubuntu means. Okay. And also spread the message. Right? All right. So these two elves, they asked their Mama, can we go to explore the world? Mama said, okay. Tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning is we'll get ready and then we are going to have breakfast, healthy one. And then set out our journey. Okay. So, as promised, next morning, the elves were ready to go. And they asked their Mama, where is the flying carpet? How are we going to go? You know what Mama gave them? Mama said, flying carpet to ho gaya purana. Chalo, I'm going to give you the magic horses. So they said, but we can't see the magic horses. Where are they? They said, come on, you all have done yoga, haven't you? You all also must have done yoga during your lockdown time. So come on, all of you will do patangasan like this. Okay? And there you go. Din tik tik din tik tik din tik tik tararam. Tu ru 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 tarararam pam pam. Din tik tik din tik tik din tik tik tararam. Tu ru 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 tarararam pam pam. And they went and started exploring different continents and different countries. Okay? They went to Africa, then they went to America, then they came to Asia, and then they came to India, and then they said, it's time to take a halt now. Okay? So, both of them landed. And they landed in a small town called Timpur. A small town, okay? Both the elves. Now, this town was very small, beautiful though, but where they landed, there was an old hut, a broken house in very miserable state. This house belonged to an old shoemaker. His name was Raghuveer. He lived there with his loving wife Nandini. Even though they were very poor, yet they were very happy with each other. They were very kind and generous. Okay. So, both the elves thought, okay, let's take a sneak peek. So, through the broken window, Minnie and Noni, they tried to peep inside. And they saw Raghuveer was cutting some leather. He was a shoemaker, no? So, he was cutting some leather. And then he just kept it there. He was looking very sad. Just then, Nandini called out, Raghuveer, it's time to have food now. Chalo, 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 खाना तैयार है, जल्दी से आ जाओ. पेट में चूहे दौड़ रहे हैं, चू चू चींची बोल रहे हैं. Raghuveer, जल्दी खाना लो. Raghuveer, जल्दी खाना लो. So, Raghuveer said, okay. It just brought a smile on his face. He went to the kitchen and very sadly he looked at the plate. The plate that Nandini gave him had only 2 dry chapatis and some chutney. He looked at it and started sobbing. How do you sob? And he said, I'm so sorry. I'm not able to be a good provider. I don't really get you good amount of money. We are so poor, isn't it? So you know what Nandini said? No, Raghuveer. You're so kind and loving. Doesn't matter. एक दिन हमारा टाइम आएगा. हमारे घर में भी रहने को एक घर होगा. खाने को हलवा होगा. बिस्तर, कपड़े, पंखा सब होगा. Okay, so this way, what happened was, um, Raghubi said, okay, my wife is so loving and kind. That's why she's saying so. But nevertheless, I'll try to make some good money tomorrow. This way they slept. Okay. Next morning, when they got up, they found a beautiful pair of shoes at the workstation. And Raghuveer said, wow, who could this be? Palelo, Palelo. Nandini, did you do this magic? Who made this beautiful pair of shoes? Nandini said, no, I haven't. I know it's you. I'm married to the best craftsman in the whole wide world. And she picked up that beautiful pair of shoes and kept it in the show window. No sooner than she had kept it over there, a lady, a fashionable model came there and she started demanding that shoe. And she said, I want it and I want it now. So Raghuveer said, okay. And he asked her for some money. But that lady gave him much more than what Raghuveer asked for. Okay, and she went away. Now, this became a regular thing, a routine thing. Every night, Raghuveer would cut leather, and every morning they would find beautiful pairs of shoes kept over there. And Raghuveer and Nandini would wonder, who's been so kind and so nice to us? How is this magic happening? So one day, they thought they should hide somewhere and take a sneak peek at what happens in their workshop at night. So they hid themselves in the cupboard, and at night they saw tiny elves creeping in. Through the window they came. They started working on the shoes, the leather. They made beautiful shoes, and they would just sing and dance, and then after doing their work, they would leave. Now, after so many days of hard work and so many beautiful pairs of shoes that were sold, Nandini and Raghuveer had become rich and famous now. So they got to know who were the kind angels who were helping them out. So they decided, just the way these tiny elves are helping us out, let us now express our gratitude towards them. So the next night, when the tiny elves crept in, they found beautiful pairs of shoes and lovely little dresses that Raghuveer and Nandini had made for them. Now, elves found those beautiful dresses kept at the table along with Christmas cake and halwa and chole, puri, rajma, chawal, and lot of beautiful, wonderful dishes. So both the elves dressed up in beautiful clothes that were made by Raghuveer's wife Nandini and started dancing merrily. And then, after eating the wonderful feast, they left. And they left a nice, beautiful note for Raghuveer and Nandini. It said, gratitude. And inside, Ubuntu was written. So, the tiny elves were actually spreading the message of I am because we are. Children, just the way these tiny elves made Raghuveer and Nandini's life so wonderful and beautiful, I think we should also try and make a difference to other people's life, isn't it? And experience the joy of giving. Christmas festival is all about giving, just the way Santa gives us gifts. We should also be kind, generous, loving, caring, and sharing towards everybody around us. All right? So promise me, this Christmas, you're going to be somebody's Santa. All right? And now it's time for us to make these beautiful puppets. I can teach you one of them very, very quickly. All right? So now for this, making this puppet, we are going to be needing very minimalistic things. Remember, do not order things from the shop. You're going to use whatever is there with you. Okay? Now let me show you. It's as simple as that. We may need some colored paper, black paper, white paper, and maybe any kind of any paper, and we are going to make cutouts from this. Now, let me show you the process. Take this piece of paper. Over this piece of paper, you are going to be placing this. All right. Now, it's time to make the belt. So here comes our black colored belt. Okay. Then it's time to put the buckle to the belt. So we are going to stick this over here. And you know what our paper is going to look like? Our paper is going to look like this. I've kept it ready over here for you. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to now roll it into a pipe. Here, look at this. And stick it. Because it takes time to stick, I've kept it ready for you. So your paper roll is going to look like this. Now, after this, you are going to put the elf's ears. Okay? So, you have to draw and cut out like this. Look, I've got a right and left ear, right? So, we are going to place the ears over here and stick them over here. All right? Now, after having done this, it's time for us to make a cap. Now, you please cut out a triangle like this and the baseline, whichever is bigger. Okay, here. Look, I made it slightly roundish. We are going to start folding the paper like this. Fold it like this. Okay, and then you're going to snip this. All right, and look what are where is the cap that I've kept ready? Yes, your cap is going to look like this. Okay, and what I've done is I've also put these fringes inside the cap. Okay, here. All right, so we are going to place these fringes inside the cap and take a pom-pom. If you don't have a pom-pom, doesn't matter. Okay, so here becomes this your elf's cap. Now we are going to place this cap over here, right? Like this. Okay, can you see this beautiful elf getting ready? And after sticking this over here, the final touches are we are going to make the face, beautiful, cute little face of the tiny elf. Here we go. Look at these ears. We'll just make 2 eyes, a cute little nose, and it's time to put a smile. Here we go. With the red sketch pen, we can put a smile. Look here. Okay? And no sooner than we'll stick this, we are going to have our elf ready. Ready to go. Look here. I've got both the elves ready like this. Oh, yes. You can also put shoes to them. Okay? Here we go. So, I hope you enjoyed learning the process of building this puppet. It's so simple, isn't it? All you need to do is a paper roll. Look, this is how we started and this is how we have ended. Yes? So, promise me you're going to make these puppets and you're going to do this puppet play and be a Santa for someone. Ubuntu. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that absolutely amazing? Thank you so much, Bharti ma'am, for that lovely story and for teaching us so simply how to make such a cute little elf puppet, right? So there are a couple of questions which are there in the audience. Is this craft paper or is it card paper?
So actually, you know what you could do is just take any paper lined in one. Okay, you could even color it. You could even take the newspaper, but it can be slightly thick. You can color it with it. But this I've used. You find A3 or A4 craft paper. You can even take.
So this is basically A4 regular colored A4 paper will also work, right?
Yes. You can even use chart paper. You can use
you can use chart paper.
Yes.
Lovely. All right. So that was Bharti ma'am. So Bharti ma'am, thank you so very much for joining us for this session. Right. I'm wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas. Right. And happy holidays and a very, very happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you so much, Bharti ma'am.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
Remember to be a Santa for someone.
Yes, absolutely. I will take that message across with me. And everyone watching, please remember to be a Santa to someone this Christmas. Right? We have another activity coming up for you. So thank you so much, Bharti ma'am. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. All right, so that was our first part of our session with Bharti ma'am. That was absolutely lovely. She did an amazing storytelling, and we learned how to make these really cute puppets. If you all haven't understood or haven't gotten how to make those puppets, once the event is done, you can just like scan back into the recording and check out how to make the puppet and the steps that you need to do to make the puppets. Right now, get your clay out, right, and let's move on to our next session, which is by Miss Khushbu Hingarajia, right, and she is a budding artist, art influencer, and an art educator and therapist based in Mumbai. She has developed her artistic skills by exploring and practicing different mediums like watercolors, acrylics, and gouache, along with mandalas. And today she is going to show us something very, very special with clay modeling, right? So let's have Khushbu ma'am on stage, on screen, sorry. Hi, Khushbu ma'am. Welcome to the Christmas event and wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas. Khushbu ma'am, can you hear us? Yes, absolutely, Ria. It is clay time, right? It's clay play time. Hi,
Yes.
Khushbu ma'am, we
So
can't
we are
hear.
going to
We can
learn
hear you
clay
now.
modeling
Yes.
today, which is going to be Christmas theme.
Yeah, just one second, Khushbu ma'am. I think there is. Yes, I think your internet has cleared up, right? So yeah, we can hear you now. Hi, welcome and very, very, very Merry Christmas to you.
Hi, Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas to you as well.
All right, lovely. Okay, so Khushbu ma'am, I am going to hand it over to you completely, right? And you can take the session forward from there. If you're getting stuck, I might just come back to just let you know, Khushbu ma'am, you're stuck a little bit. We can't hear you, and then I'll pop off screen again. Yeah. So over to you, Khushbu ma'am.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. Okay, so hi everyone. Today we are going to learn clay modeling. Okay, so we are going to learn how to create Christmas themed clay models. Okay, so I have my clay with me. You can use any kind of clay with that you have. I have my play dough that we used to use as kids, and as you all are kids, I'm pretty sure you will be having the same play dough. So we will be learning today how to create snowman Santa. We'll be making a Christmas themed candy. We'll be making a gift box and a Christmas tree. So let us begin with the session. I would request Pratik to turn the second screen so that everyone can see. So I have these materials with me. Okay, yes. So I have this clay with me. I have it in different colors, and yeah. So is it visible? Okay. Yes. So we have our clay pieces over here. I have a tool. Okay. So I have my tools over here. I have a rolling pin. I have my palette knife. I will be using it for cutting the edges of the clay. And I have my toothpicks and some clay balls in different sizes. Okay. So I will start with Snowman Santa first. Yes, you can use any kind of normal clay. You can use play clay. You can use the air dry clay, even like the air dry and the oven baked clays. You can use any clays that you like and you have at your home. So I have these with me. These are the play dough clays. So I am going to start with the Snowman Santa now. Okay. So I'll just keep all the other colors aside, and I'll start with the Snowman Santa first. So I'm going to take my white clay balls with me, and we will be making a Snowman Santa now. So what you need is, you will need white clay balls. Okay. So I have my white clay balls with me. I'll just roll it properly so that it gets in a proper shape.
So I have this, and then what I'll do is I'll take a toothpick. Okay. So what is the use of toothpick in clay models, you would ask? The clay models, when you use a toothpick for that, you get a very balanced clay model. So the thing is that the toothpicks will hold all the clay balls and the structures that you have created together and make it very stable. Okay. So I have my clay ball over here. This is the bigger size of clay ball. You can roll it and make a bigger one, and once again you have to roll it and make a smaller one too. So I am going to create this bigger ball, and I am going to poke in this pin over here. Okay, likewise. So I have poked in the toothpick over here. Now what I'll do is I'll take my second ball, that is the smaller one, and I'll poke it on the top of the toothpick, and I'll make a snowman out of it. Okay. So as you can see, I have made a snowman structure. So I am using a toothpick, and I am going to keep it like this. The toothpick will be poking out so that you can use it for the cap too, right? So we will be making a cap also, since it's a snowman Santa, right? So what I'll do is I'll keep this snowman aside, and now what I'll do is I'll take a red clay ball. Now with this red clay ball, I will be pressing it a little bit. What I'll do is I'll press it a little bit, and then I'll make a cap-like structure. You have to press it and make a cap-like structure. Okay. See, I'm going to make this cap a little pointed, as you might know that Santa Claus's caps are a little pointed on the top and like this on the end. So as you can see, I've made this. And what we will do is we'll stick a small white pom-pom on the top. Okay. So for that, I will be using a little bit of white. Okay. And create a ball. Okay. And then I'll stick it on the top. See, I've created my Santa cap. It is very easy. You just have to mold it properly with the help of fingers, and then you will be done. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll take my snowman over here. It's a bare snowman. I haven't used any eyes or anything as of now. I will be sticking the cap for now, and I will be poking it inside this toothpick. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and now very firmly you have to press it and make sure that the toothpick is not showing. Okay. And then with the help of fingers, I'll properly mold it. Okay. So once I'm done, as you can see, I have created the basic structure of the snowman. Okay. So I'll keep it over here. Now what we will do is we'll make eyes for the snowman. So for eyes, I will be having a small black dot that is made with the help of the clay. I am sure you won't be able to see, but when I am sticking it, you will be able to see it properly. Okay. So I'm keeping it near, and now I'll stick my black dot over here that is made with the help of clay. So now I'll press it a little bit. Make sure that you're not pressing it too hard that the clay, demolds. So I'll be using a toothpick for that. Okay. And here I have made my eyes. So this is a very simple and a cute Santa. So I just want to make it very simple, and so that you can also make it along with me. So I'll be doing it in a simplest format. So I am going to make the second eye just like how we did for the first one. And I'll be using the toothpick, and then I'll be pressing it a little bit so that it sticks together. So as you can see, I have made the cap, the snowman, and the eyes now. So now what we will do is we'll make a nose. So for the nose, you might know that snowmans are having, carrot as their noses. So what I'll do is I'll make an orange ball. Okay, I have my orange ball with me. I'll make it, and then I will have to stick it on the nose part. So this will be as a nose. Okay, this will be a nose of a snowman Santa. So this is going to be our snowman. And now what we will do is we'll make a muffler. Okay, so for muffler you need to have a red clay. Okay, for the red clay you can take a piece of it. Okay, and then just roll it. With the help of 2 to 3 fingers, you have to roll it like this. Okay, make a long, snake-like structure. Okay, and then it should be not very thick and not very thin too. See, this kind of structure structure you have to create with the help of the red clay. You can use any color muffler that you like. So you can use any color in place of this red. So I'm using red because I want to go with this theme and I want to match it with the Santa's cap. So I will be, now I will be using it on my snowman like this. As you can see, I'm going to keep the muffler like this and I'll be sticking it properly. You don't have to use the fingers very firmly for this one. You have to use it very lightly so that the clay doesn't get, unshaped. So I have my Santa Claus ready. So you might have seen the typical Santa that is created with clay. But today we made a snowman Santa. Okay, this is very different, easy, and something unique also. So I have my first structure ready with me. So what I can do is I can create two buttons also, right? So I will be making two small balls with the black clay and I will be sticking it on the Santa's stomach. So this will be his buttons of his clothes. So I have created my snowman Santa over here. It's very cute and adorable, right? So I am going to keep it aside and now what we will do is we'll be creating a Christmas candy. So you must have seen that white and red Christmas candy, right? So we'll be making that today. So I have my red and white over here, right? So with the white and the red, you have to roll it. So I am using my two hands. You can use one also, one by one you can do it. So I'm going to roll it properly and for this one, you have to make the snake-like shape again. Roll it properly and make a very thin thread. Okay, just like how we did for the muffler, we have to make the same thing for this one as well, but it should be a little thinner. Okay, so I'll be making a thin snake kind of structure with the help of the red clay. Now I'll be doing the same thing with my white too. So I have a little bit of white clay with me and then I'll roll it. Okay, so very firmly you have to roll it so you can do it very easily. So make sure that it's even and not uneven. Okay, so when you get an even thread or a snake-like structure, you get a very perfect candy. Okay, so I am going to roll it properly. I'm just going to roll the red also to make it a little longer. Now what you have to do is you have to take this red and white. Okay, now we will be rolling it. We will be keeping the red in the zigzag format and we will be making clay candy with this. So I'll be making I'll be putting the red on the top of the white clay. Now the same thing, I'll be doing it with white. I'll be keeping it on the red. Now I'll keep it on the white. I'll keep the red on the white, and then likewise, I'll make this a twisted structure with it. See, it's kind of like a braid basically. So we have to make it like this, okay, by rolling it. You can also roll it like this. And as you can see, I have made this clay structure, the candy-like shape, the pattern that we usually see in the Xmas themed candies. So I have made this twisted knot over here. Now I will roll it like this, okay. I will roll the whole twisted knot like this. Make sure the ends are also properly knotted. Okay, you can cut off the excess in the end. So first you have to roll this with the help of the hands. Make sure you're not pressing it too hard. Okay, so once I'm done with rolling it, I will make a candy structure. So I will cut off the excess from this part. So the end have been cutted and made properly. And from this end also I'll be cutting it. Now I'm done. So now I'll be making a candy-like structure. So as you can see, I'm going to create a curve like this on one of the ends. Okay, and then we'll be done. So our Christmas candy is ready. It is definitely not edible, but it looks as if you want to eat it, right? So it looks very real and you can create these with the help of the white and red clay only. It is very easy. Okay, so you can also create it along with me. So I've created the snowman Santa and my candy. Now comes the time for the Christmas tree. So I have my green clay over here. It's rolled properly. So I've used a rolling pin also. So for that, I'm using this rolling pin. But if you don't have this rolling pin, you can use the one that is in the kitchen also. But please take the permission of your parents before using it for clay. So I am going to use this acrylic rolling pin, and I will be rolling it properly so that I get a very flat clay piece. Okay. So as you can see, I have this, it is in a random shape. You don't have to create a specific shape for this. You just have to roll a green ball and then you will get this flat clay piece. Okay. Now what we will do is, I will take a toothpick with me. Okay. With the help of this toothpick, I will be making a Christmas tree. So very carefully, you have to start creating a Christmas tree from the top. Okay. So from the top, I'll be making a Christmas tree over here. You can also use a palette knife if you have, but I'm using a toothpick since everyone has toothpicks at their home. So I am pretty sure you will be able to create this one. So I am going to start creating my Christmas tree. So as you can see, I made the first triangle that is on the top. And now likewise, I'll be making more such triangles to complete my Christmas tree. As you can see, I have made 2 triangles and one more I'll do that, and then the Christmas tree will be complete. Our structure of Christmas tree is going to get complete. Now, very carefully, just make sure that everything is, traced properly, and the toothpick that you have used, okay, you have to firmly press it so that the clay comes out very easily. So I am going to do the second round again with the toothpick. I'm just going to trace this, okay, the lines that I've created in the first round, and then I will be demolding it. So as you can see, I am going to demold this with the help of your fingers. Very carefully you have to take this out, okay? So I have my Christmas tree over here. With the help of the fingers, I'll do the finishing a little bit, okay? So with the help of this, with the help of my fingers, I'm going to do the edges properly. Okay, press it and do the edges properly, because sometimes what happens is while demolding it, so while demolding it, the edges doesn't come properly. So you can mold it with your fingers by pressing it softly. Okay. So what we will do is we'll take this toothpick and create, kind of like leaves like structure. So for that, you just have to make lines so that it looks a little bit realistic. Okay. So you have to take this toothpick. I'll keep it on my hand, and then see, I make these scratches kind of lines on this. It is very random. Just make vertical lines. Okay. So that it gives a leaf like illusion. So I'm just going to do it for the second one also, as you can see, and even for the third triangle too. You can use any pointed object to create these kind of lines. You can also use your pencils or pens, whatever you have. Okay, if you're making it along with me then. So as you can see, I have made my Christmas tree. So I will be adding some small Christmas ornaments, okay, that I've created with the help of clay. These are basically small circles that I've made with the help of the clay. I have it in orange and red. So I'll be decorating my Christmas tree. Okay, so I'll be starting with the top. I'll add 2 dots. Likewise, I'll add more. You can do it in any format that you like. I'm going in a slant line format, so you can do it in a horizontal format too. That will also look very pretty. I'm using my orange balls now. You can use any colored ornament that you like. Okay, so we are done with our Christmas tree. Isn't it very cute and simple? It is, right? So I'm going to keep this aside. I'll be adding a small pom-pom on the top. Okay, usually the Christmas trees has stars on the top. I'll add a pom-pom for a change. So I'm just going to take a little bit of white and add it. Okay. So our Christmas tree is ready now. Now, the last thing that we will be making is the gift box. It is pretty easy. You just have to take a roll of clay, okay, whichever color you like. So I'm just going to take my red color. I'll roll it a little bit. So make sure it should be very thick, okay, so you are able to cut it properly. See, I'll be cutting it in a square shape now. So it becomes very easier. You can also use a ball-like structure for the red clay, or even like a cylindrical shaped structure also, okay. So I have it in cylindrical format. Now it becomes easier to cut it in a gift box that is the square, shape. So with the help of a palette knife, you can also use any toothpick or anything of that sort, which is a little, sharp and not too sharp, I mean. So this is a palette knife and I'll be making a square out of it, okay. It is very satisfying to do. So see, I'm going to cut it on the sides to make like a square like structure. Now I have it in a cylindrical shape still, so I'm going to do it on the vertical edges too. And likewise I'll be doing it on the remaining sides as well, so that I have my square kind of shape. So as you can see, I have my square shape with me, okay. You can use your fingers to mold the shape properly, okay. So now what we will do is we'll create a ribbon, okay, for this gift box. So for the ribbon, I am going to use orange clay, okay. With orange clay, I have created this snake-like structure. I'm going to roll it and create thin, threads with it, a long one for this one. So now I will be sticking it in a zigzag format, okay. So as you can see, I'm going to stick it like this. It's okay if your clay starts breaking, you can stick it again too, because clays are very easy to stick, and you can undo things in clay very easily. So I have created this ribbon over here. Likewise, I'll be doing one more for the other side too. So as you can see, I am done with the gift box. So we did a snowman Santa today. We made a Christmas themed candy. We made our very own Christmas tree and a gift box too. So these are the things that we created today with the help of Play-Doh. Can you imagine? We created so many things with Play-Doh. It is so easy to create these ornaments, right? You can hang these on the Christmas trees also by creating a hook on the top, and then you can add it on your Christmas trees too. So it is very creative. You can use it in different unique ways. However you want, you can use it as a decor. You can create these mini ones more, and then you can put it on your Christmas trees. And yes, I think we are done with today's project. Yes, Pratik, I hope
Thank you so much.
was fruitful for you.
Absolutely, it was. Kushbu ma'am, I think you can switch your mics again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. We've had so many lovely comments which have coming in. There have been children who have been making it. So Rohit has written to us saying that my son is making it along with you. Then there's someone who's Akira has said that I'm going to use this for my son's Christmas project, right? And Himani has said that she's going to make it herself, right, for Christmas. So that is absolutely amazing. And Alia is also thanking you for the absolutely amazing activity that you did. Now, Damini has a question saying, Khushbu, can you show how to make colors by mixing two colors? Is it possible to make a third color of clay?
Yes, you can make it. It will take a lot of time to mix the glaze, but yes, you can create different shades and colors like you do it with paints. Okay, so when you mix blue and red, okay, you can create a brown shade, a very dark brown shade. So you can use a crimson red clay and mix it with a cobalt blue and create a violet kind of shade. So you can make different shades by creating, combinations of colors, and you can make different shades, but it will take a lot of time. Okay, you have to roll it and mold it properly, and then you have to do a lot of finger work with it. So yes, you can make that. You can create different shades also, but yes, you cannot make primary shades. Okay, so you need to have primary shades with you to create secondary shades.
Fair enough. So you need to have your red, blue, yellow essentially.
Red, blue, and yellow. Yes.
Right? If you have that, then you can make a couple of more shades as well. A few more shades.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Khushbu ma'am. That was absolutely amazing. Right? We had a lot of fun doing that. And I'm going to put up, just for 1 second, I'm going to put up the this as well.
Yes.
Right? So a snowman, candy cane.
I'll just give you a close up.
Yeah.
So
Those are absolutely adorable.
That we made.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Christmas candy, the Xmas tree, and the gift box.
Lovely. Absolutely amazing. So, Khushbu ma'am, thank you so very much for joining us. Right. So that was Khushbu ma'am from Uniform Junction. Thank you so much, Khushbu ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, Amar Chitrakata, and I would like to thank Amar Chitrakata and Uniform Junction for more such events. You can visit ujlearn.in, and you can have a lot of events, crafts, projects with me and other teachers as well. You can share these projects with your friends and your family members too. And I would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Thank you so much, Khushbu ma'am. Right. All right. Bye. All right. Now we come to our last part of our session where we have a very, very special guest, who is going to be doing caroling with his entire family. Right. But before we get to the lovely Christmas carolers, so I would like all to thank everyone who's joined us for the workshops, right? And please stay back for the Christmas caroling. You can sing along with us. And there are many such workshops which are there on ujlearn.in on Uniform Junction. And if you enjoyed today's workshops, don't forget to explore other offerings that are on the Uniform Junction platform, and make sure to tell your friends about today's event so that next time your friends can join as well. Now, without further ado, for Christmas gathering, let me call Valencio and his family.
Hey,
Hi, Val. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, and a very, very Merry Christmas to you and your family. Will you just introduce us to the carolers behind you?
Sure.
So
I'll introduce myself
myself
first. My name is Valencio. This is my eldest daughter, Abigail. And I've got twins here, Caitlin and Bianca.
Lovely. Thank you so much for joining us, all four of you. And I'm going to give it over to you. All yours.
Sure.
Okay. So hi people. And I just hope that you enjoy the carols that we sing. And if possible, please do sing along with us. The first carol that we're going to take is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is worldwide known, and definitely most of you would know it. So please sing along with us. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers laughed in as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
I hope you all like that Christmas carol that we sang. The next one is Joy to the World, which actually welcomes Lord Jesus into this world. So let's do it, guys.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare it room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rock hills and plain, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Okay, great. We come now to another fabulous carol, which is called Jingle Bells. So once again, please join in.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his dawn. We got into a drifting bank, and then we got upset. Hey, jingle bell, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Okay, so now we'll do something really soft, really mild, which welcomes baby Jesus. holy night. All is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds great, and the sun, glory stream from heaven above. Heavenly hope, sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Okay.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año, felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año, felicidad. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año, felicidad.
Wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us. Thank you, Pradeep.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely fantastic. And the comments have also been pouring in. I think everyone was singing in from their various homes. I know I was dancing and singing along over here as well. Thank you so much to all of y'all. Y'all have really livened up our Christmas. And wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a super New Year. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, Val. Thank you. Bye. All right. So that brings us to the end of our session, right, of our event today. What I would like to leave you all with is two things, right? One is do visit ujlearn.in. I'm going to be putting that in the chat box as well, right? So do visit ujlearn.in. Here we go. It's in the chat. They have some amazing workshops which are happening on their platform, free as well as long-term courses as well, right? So ujlearn.in, right? So you can check out ujlearn.in. And of course, last but not the least, I would love, on behalf of Amar Chitrakatha and Tinkle's Toons and all, right? We would love to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a super and a safe New Year, as well as happy holidays to everyone out there. So I would like to end by saying be safe, right? This Christmas, as Bharti ma'am said, enjoy the joy of giving, right? You can create some lovely decorations for your tree and for your home using the clay ornaments as well. And remember to sing Christmas carols as the year comes to an end. All right. So signing off from Amar Chitrakatha and Tinkle. My name is Pratik. I hope you'll had a great time and wish you all happy holidays. Bye bye.